Hello and welcome to another Nikomedia tutorial. So today we will do a little modeling. We didn't did since a while, but I got a question, and this was about something from here, from Joseph Ryba, and he does some nice animations here. But the question was about two things here, this one and this one, and not about the animation. We will do a little animation later on, but it was asked how to create these shapes. So of course nowadays I would do this with the volume builder. Make an platonic and then bool a cylinder out of it, and that's it, and then maybe put it in the quad remesher or remesh it, and that's it. But the question was, how would I model this in a nice way? So this is this shape here, and then later on this shape here. So okay, so and I want to show you how to model this here. And yeah, so let's start. I will start with the easier one. This is this one here. This is quite easy to do. Sorry. And so for this one, we need, as I said, a platonic. This platonic, I go to type octa. This is this nice shape here, and simply what I said, pull out a cylinder of this. So cylinder, and that's nice. Make it a little bigger and a little broader, so something like that. Say 60 to 50, and this would be okay. But of course now we can simply bool this. In this case it would be okay. Let's bool, and I want to pull out the cylinder of the platonic. So see, now I have A subtract B, and we get almost this shape here. But of course it's not some. But if you don't need a subdivision surface or something else, we can go here up with the thing, and you see we get a nice round shape here. We can put the bool Alt G in a null with Alt G, so, and be sure that the bool is a create single object is checked on, and under the null I bring in a bevel deformer, and you see, because I have here the 40%, 40 degrees angle, and we have already a nice shape. Let's see, NA to hide the lines, and if this is too jaggy here, so let's go back to the cylinder, make here 100, and this would be it. But this is not what I want. I want that I can use this in a subdivision surface. So when I go to here, press NB, bring the lines back, and go back here to 16, bevel, and set the bevel here to solid, which is okay. But you see here we have some triangles, but this is not a problem at the moment. But we will later on, we will clean this up. And now when I put everything in the subdivision surface, I get this. You see, this does not look really nice here. So this is not what we want. When I go to the subdivision surface and can go to whatever I want, boundaries, that makes no difference here. Here we have the Catmull Clark here now, the open subdiv. You see, this already would look nice. NA again to see this. We have a nice shape here. Everything looks fine so far. But this isn't, again, not what I want, because I have here I have here my, you see, I have here some n-gons and triangles, and this is not what we want. So let's delete the bevel here, bring this out here, everything. Oops, that was the wrong one. Okay, so this is okay for me, and I make this current state to object. So here, current state to object. Here. And hide this for the moment. And now I need only an 8 of this whole thing here. So let's make some, delete some parts. So go to the side view, point mode, and with the rectangle selection, this is the 0 on the keyboard, on the numpad of the keyboard, I select my points. Be sure that only select visible is off, and delete this. Now I want to rotate this 45 degrees, R, and rotate it 45 degrees, and I want the axis straight, so I go to my axis tool here and bring it to 0 again, so, and out of the axis tool. Now I need here 2 cuts in this thing. So KK is for the line cut, and I go in the edge mode or point mode or whatever one, and you need a cut to here, but I want here exactly the half. So first I select this and this one here, and with MM I can cut these edges in half. So MM, so you see now it's half, and again MM I need again. So now I have here everything what I need. Here it looks like, but it is okay here. Good, back to the point mode. And now KK, KK for a cut. I need a cut here. It should snap to the point here. If you have problems that it does not snap or it does not cut, try it from the inside. But in this case it works. And here K and tuck. Okay. And now I can again, something is wrong with my mouse here. Now it works again. So select the points here. Whoops, and I select the points here. So now I have only an 8 of our object we had before. So now I need again cuts with KK, a cut here and a cut here. Great. And now I want to work with a symmetry object. Our axis is in the middle. We will see here in the center. This is exactly what I want. So I make a symmetry object. I select my bool here and hold my Alt key and click on symmetry. I have one symmetry and another symmetry. So another symmetry, but this I set to XY. And another symmetry because it's so funny. And this I set to here. And we have our shape like before. But now, so everything is nice here. And now I want to bring in no, we can make this. Let's bring in under the bool here. I bring in a bevel deformer. And you see we have some problems here. This could be because here some you see the symmetry does not work here exactly. So that means let's go out of here. You see it overlaps here. What we can do is we go in the symmetries I select all of them, all the three. So with the here I select it and then hold my shift and select the symmetry here and go to the tolerance to 0.1, and you have seen this is solved. Let's see how it looks now. It still has a problem. Maybe this is not solved, so let's go to the symmetry again and go to 1. But that's too far, 1 is too much. 0.5. Let's see where we have a problem here. It's clear that we have a problem. So let's try bring all this Alt G in a 9. Bring the bevel out of here, and here it works. But I want solid bevel, and you see we have here the problem with the triangles, which is not really a problem. But now in this case, the subdivision surface should work just fine. You see, we don't need any things, any magic. Ni is for isopalm, so we see the nice mesh here. But I want to solve the triangles, and I want to show you how easy this is. I put the whole thing, the whole null, in a connect object, and then here we can weld it together. This is okay, and make connect current state of object. So I have just this one connect here, and I can delete the whole thing here. In this connect, I go now to my polygon mode. Let's see, so that we can see the triangles here. Okay, and I simply right click here and go to untriangulate, or UU is the shortcut. Untriangulate, and here we have an angle. And with this, first I hit here on apply. I see, okay, that does nothing, but real-time update is on, so I go up with the angle here, and until now I see, okay, it's solved. Everywhere we don't have any triangles anymore, and that's exactly what we want. Subdivision surface, and we have a wonderful mesh here, and this is it, how it should look. And we can easily now texture this thing. So with UL in polygon mode, I select this one and this one, and UY is to expand the selection. UY, you see now this is until here, exactly what I want, and I make an selection tag. But normally you would make a selection tag, so select and store selection in this case. But what you can do is you can make directly a new material here. Let's say make a red material just to see it better. So don't need any reflectance for the moment. And you can drag this material directly on your selection. That means you get this material and the selection tag, and the selection tag is already here in the material. So this is perfect. And now subdivision surface, you see we come exactly on this edge here, and everything works really nice. So when we go to NA, hide this, and we have this nice thing here. Okay, this is the first one. Now let's go and make this one here. It looks a little more complicated. Okay. So I don't need this anymore, because we make the animation with the other one, with the cylinders thing here. This is, I make it. I can use this cylinder more, maybe it's so go back with NH. I go out of the isopalms, NB. So how many we have here? 16 is okay. and make another one. And here the original one would be 50 to 200. So, and I rotate this one here. Maybe I should disable the bool for now. Make the second one here a little smaller, let's say 40. And E for the move tool, and I move this to the side, let's say something like that for now. But I wanted this one, so let's say that these two edges here come together, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but so something like that. Okay. Now make a bool. See, that looks nice so far. Okay. But of course it's not together here, so we can, in the bool, we have the same here, we have a tolerance here. So create single object and create a 0.1. You see, okay, that looks nice. So far so good, but I don't need so many. I need here just two. This is here a middle line and here a middle line. This is good so far. Here it's two, so that doesn't change because we have just here outside we didn't see it, but we need just the middle line here. And now current state to object. Hide this one. And here again I need just an 8 of this whole thing here. So what I do is point mode. And I delete these guys here. I delete this side here. And I delete this side here. Now I have just an 8 of this, and this is what I want, but I don't need this so high, so I go here down. So 15 or something. So yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Good so far. Now let's go in the side view and we see, no, this is the better view here. We see this is not straight, so let's change this for now. So I go to this point. I just want to know the y-axis here, so the y is at 40. So I go to this point and set this to 40 as well. Okay. So far so good. Now we need two cuts here, so we need a cut. I want to get rid of this edge here. And I want to get rid of this edge here. So I need two cuts here. Yeah. So KK for a line cut. Now first let's make this in polygon mode. I select this polygon here. And now I can go from the top view here. Sorry. And make with KK two cuts, but in this case visible only I have to set off because I don't see it. This is not a visible one now, and I want to restrict it only to my selection here, so it only cuts the selection and nothing else. And now I want to make a cut from here to here. I hold my shift key to get a straight line. Here the same. Okay, I have two straight lines here, and now on the edge mode, visible only, I turn it on again because when I want to later cut something so that I don't cut through the whole thing. Now I select this and this edge here. With MN I can dissolve, and that looks quite perfect for me. It's totally makes sense to me. And now we need just two cuts here and here. So let's make this KK. Visible only is on again. Restrict the selection off because we don't have a selection. Hold your shift key to make a straight cut. Okay. and that already looks perfect. So, but you see something. I want to have here more one cut more through this, and this is an easy way to do. So, live selection in edge mode. I select the edges, and with MM I can make a cut here through. And you see here we have a triangle. Sorry. And I want to get rid of this, which is very easy as well. Select all of them, MM, and in this case we have a quad here now. In point mode with MO, MO is the slide tool. You will find everything you need here in the, as you see, it's the slide tool. When you just right click here and drag this point just a little down so that you have a nice flow here. And that's it. Now we have here, we have triangles. Let's go and get rid of this guys here. This is again MM, and I select this and this one, dissolve with MN, and we have quads. So we have just quads here, and now we can again make our fun with the symmetry objects. Here is another thing, another trick. When you use a symmetry object now in this case, so I hold my Alt key, so first I selected my BOOLE, Alt key, symmetry. Okay, nice. But I want this again a symmetry, and I have to always go to the symmetry here. But if you right click on this symbol here, you see here lock icon, and click on it. So now you will always get here the last thing you used. So make another symmetry, set this to XY, and you see now I have the symmetry here. So I don't have to search, I just click again on it, and we have this wonderful shape here, which we can now easily bring here, and this works with here as well. So when you see lock icon, and when I go now to the bevel, you see now I have the bevel here. But you see we have a little problem here. So let's go to solid, and this would look not very nice. Yes, you see we have this pinching here. This is not what we want. Let's go to the 2 or 3 so we see it better. This is by far not what we want, but this is very easy to solve. Go to the bevel, and instead of default we go to uniform. Now you see it looks like this, and we have the perfect mesh here for this, which is great. So the next step is here again, so we don't need this anymore. I simply make here with, let's bring everything here in a connect, and current state to object. So I get just one. I do this because when I don't do this with the connect, so delete with our children, so this is here. When I go to the first symmetry and now say connect current state to object, you see I have this whole bunch of null objects and then the bool. So I just prefer this way here. So, okay. Now UL in polygon mode, and make here a loop selection, UF to fill selection, so and I hold my shift key, and I have everything on the other side as well. So UL, hold the shift key to add the selection, UF, shift key, okay. And here again I could simply just drag it in, which will bring us now to this wonderful mesh here. How can we save this up? save it under, I don't know, BOOLE modeling, something like this. Okay, and now let's make this small animation here. So let's now go back. So you see this is not really a hard thing. Let's see, we have here 6 and 7, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's make. I want this black as well because I like this black and white thing here. Let's go to the not totally black reflectance and go up here to about 50. Okay, make another one which is white. When I have a black and white material, I think I wouldn't have to name it black and white, but what else? Okay, bring this on the connect as well, but before this things, now we have black and white here. Now bring everything here in the cloner. We could clone the subdivision surface in this case, so but I want to clone this raw object and then bring the whole cloner in the subdivision surface. That works a little faster, so that it has less to calculate. So let's go to the cloner. Let's make one clone here with nothing in the sea. And here, let's bring them together. Yeah, 100 should be okay. Yep. Nice, and I want 6 here. Okay. Then I want another one with 7. So I'll go to this cloner and make here 7. Then I make another clone and clone these 2 clones. And nothing this here again. The X as well, nothing. Just 7 here. And let's see the height here. 100. Okay. We have this nice thing here, but it looks of course a little boring. So I wanna make here on these 2 guys here. I make a random effector. So let's go to MoGraph effector, random effector. And I want to randomize here the rotation, just the edge rotation. See, so let's go this. 90 is enough, I think. And then with 2, I want a plane effector. Here again, and here I wanna. Now we have a different rotation. You see, this is okay. Now I want. Let's make it 200 here. So on frame 0, I make a keyframe. On frame 200, make a free keyframe at 360. So now we have this animation here. Maybe the random is a little too slightly random. Yeah, I think this is 45. Okay. Okay. But so now let's bring everything in the subdivision surface here, and it should Don't you see it needs quite a long to calculate, but it's, of course, we can go to the corona here. The multi-instance, the brand instances. I don't want it. Go to instances and try it here to go to multi-instances. No, it doesn't like it. Anyway, but let's try it. We can simply try to bring let's try if it's quicker when we go to here, corona, so, and bring it here, the corona subdivision surface 3 by 3. So now we have this, and let's see if this is quicker now. Or okay, in this case, this is quicker. So you have to test it. Sometimes, for me, it's a little funny, because I did something similar times ago, and there was the better way to make this subdivision. Just try it. So okay, now in this case, you have no problems when we do it like this. But this is not a nice view, so save it. And make a camera. Zero out the camera here, so 0 by 0, 0 by 0. And I want here a parallel camera, so. And in the zoom, I can closer. Now we get this animation here. So now let's hide the things here. So bring, let's see what we get here. So this is this. Yeah, we just need a white background. For this I make a simple plane here. And I use the same material like here, so a plane. Oh, not a plane, I said. So plus C, we don't need any guys here. T for scale, scale it up, so, and be sure that it is behind our whole thing here. So like that. Okay. Give it the same material. And we would have our thing here going. For Octane, I don't think that we have to do this. We don't have to make an Octane version now for this. Because a black and a white material, I think everyone can do. The only thing in when you would do this with Octane, you have to go here, the thin lens for the parallel camera. You have to go. No, let's see. Orthographic. Let's see if it's true. Let's go here to go with this camera out to perspective. Let's go with this to orthographic. Oops. Not. That's okay. No, it's the same, I think. So let's see what we get here. Why do I don't have an Octane thing here? So Octane live viewer. Live view shows nothing. That's interesting. Here. Yeah, it is. You see, it just here I could make whatever I want. It's orthographic. We have to go to parallel as well here. So it seems. Let's go out of this and just go in here again to parallel. Okay, this is this, so we would have to go here. Yeah, now I have to go to here to orthographic, and let's see how we can now. We have to go a little back here, so I don't work with this normally here, so fun. We're keeping it. This is nice. Can I go? No. Ah, so okay, good. It's funny because okay. You see, I did not test this before, but it works like this. So let's make here a protection tag, but not in the C. No, it goes nothing, really. Without the protection tag. Okay, without the protection tag I can change whatever I want, but here it's the better way to do it. Not here, yes, again, here, just make it here. I think that's not. Then let's go to the object. No, that's okay. But here it does not look that as it would be in the mid. No, yes. Okay. Okay, that's it. Good, but I don't need it for Octane now. So boom, boom. So save this. Let's bring in a Nikomedias Scene Rig. I only need. I don't need a floor here, so I don't need nothing but the HDRI. So let's bring in a nice HDRI. Not this one. Okay, and now go to my render settings. So, low GI is enough for now. And render this out. And we have it. Yep. Let's of course it needs here again a little longer because of the blurriness, of the roughness, and it does not like roughness in the preset render, so it needs longer to render. But you see it works. Maybe let's do a render with Octane as well. So let's commit this. So okay, Octane. So I had to make a short break in between, but okay. So I need Octane live viewer. So then make two new materials, Octane materials. It's very simple thing, of course. Make a GGX glossy, one black, one white, RGB spectrum, black one, with a little roughness. Well, we can give it quite a lot of roughness, why not? In Octane it's not such a problem. But you see it does not update here. Make another one, this would be the white one. Okay. Now let's see which one is which one. I think this is with the polygon selection, yes, so that is the black one. I don't know why this does not update here, so black, no, nix black. Black. And then white, so black one, this one here. And the white one, and this one here. This one here. Nikomedias Scene Rig, bye bye. We need the Octane Rig in this case. Background floor, I don't need any floor. So a white material here, and it should render. Okay. Tech organic. So that's it, and then I go to go back. This is not in the middle, it seems. Huh? Or it is in the middle, it does not. Yeah, this is in the middle. But somehow that looks not. Seems I need, yeah. I have to change this. I have so much to do in lately, so I cannot do anything with the updates here for the Scene Rig. But I work on it, and I really like to work on it. But so. It should look now totally different, and it does. Maybe nothing with such a shadow. Okay. I want it's now a little bigger here, so let's go to here. Good. And now it fits here with the screen. But I don't want this yellowish tint in it, so let's go to the HDRI here. And for normal I go to float. Now I have my black and white. So I get just the reflections, but not the color of the HDRI. So and let's bring the backgrounds, this plane, a little more behind, so that we get less of the shadow. Yeah, that looks much better, I think. Okay. And we run this. Yeah, we have our animation. Save it. And that's it so far. So we modeled these wonderful things here. I really like to model sometimes, but it's often not really necessary anymore. So that's a little. It's a pity, and it's not a pity because honestly, it makes with the volume builder it makes everything so in most cases so much faster. But you forget to learn. You forget to how to model correctly. And modeling needs a long time. This is. So what do I want? Yes, I want. I want just one of them. So. You see this wonderful rough material. I like this, but maybe I want the black is nice like this, but the white should be a little less. Yeah, I think that is better. So let's bring it back. Go back to the camera. Bring the cloner back, bring this cloners back, bring the thing back. And I'm happy with this. Okay. So far, so good. I say thank you for watching, and yeah, the next tutorial will come soon, but I don't know when. Yeah, you know it meanwhile. And yeah, I wish you all a wonderful day. Here in Austria we have today an holiday, a public holiday. And yup, that's it so far. But if you have questions, requests, complaints, please let me know, write in the comments. If you wanna donate or if you wanna support me on Patreon, you will find every link you need in the description of the video. And yeah, and patrons can of course download the project files and something more when I have new textures. I'm still working on a new texture pack, and if I have some things I can give free, what I do for clients and so. And if you want everything on one place, you can of course buy my stick, my USB stick. So my flash drive, and there you have everything on it since 2015, and so there are all tutorials on it, all quick tips. Included the Patreon tutorials, included project files, all the scene rigs, plugins, scripts I made, and everything. It's everything on this stick, and you will find a link for in the description as well. So have a wonderful day, and hope to see you next time, or hope you see me next time. So, hope you're with me next time when I make a tutorial. And so yeah, all the best here from Austria, Vienna, and now tschüss and baba.